We're shooting?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, so grab the candle, light it, and then give me the lighter. I should do it with 2 lighters, but since we only have one today.
I feel like we're starting seance.
You put it back down.
That's good. Thank you.
Alright, you can have that first one.
I like that wine.
Thank you. I made it myself.
This might seem like a simple, very straightforward question, but who are you?
Wow, that is not simple at all. Because me and him talk about that all the time. Like, who are we? You know, because we like to, everyone likes to fantasize about what they want to be. But like when you ask them, like, what are you right now?
Yeah.
They don't really know what to say. And I guess I'm one of those people that doesn't know what to say either.
I don't like that answer.
I don't know.
I don't like that answer.
I don't know. Like, for example, people ask me like what my goals are. I don't have any goals. I just want to get better as I go.
Say I had no idea who you were. I met you walking down the street or something. Hey, who are you?
I'm John.
What is your response? Okay, and
That's a bit, like, I struggle with that question. Like, it's like, for example, people like to call me, oh, like, are you like a professional videographer? Are you this? Are you that? I just like, I'm not in anything. I'm just a John Montero.
okay, and that's okay, because that is who you are.
Who are you?
I'm Carina Barrios. I sing, I dance, I act, I model. I'm a ray of sunshine.
So I am a dark cloud. I make videos about really depressing shit, and you know, I guess.
Don't spill the wine now.
All right. So, what inspired you to pursue a career in music? Out of all things, you know, you could have been a nurse, you could have been a lawyer, you could have been anything.
Yeah.
A musician.
Because ever since I was little, I've always used to love to like sing and dance. I loved music. My first like musical inspiration was Michael Jackson. I remember my grandma would like babysit me often, and she would like actually spin his records. Like she had a record player, and I don't know. I fell in love like with the feeling of the music, and like initially, yes, I guess it started more with like dancing and just like feeling the music before I could actually like sing for real. Mm-hmm. And then when I was young, like in school, I started doing like school plays and like musicals, and I just like knew that my heart loved it. Like it was just like such a passion for it. So ever since then, really, like I've been pursuing music and, you know, any opportunity I could. I'm originally from South Jersey, so like there's not too much going on out there as far as like the music scene, but like any opportunity I could get my hands on, like I went after it. So, and now I'm here like writing and making my own songs, putting them out. So
everyone goes a different way about it, because like I'm not a, like I don't write music. I like playing instruments. I should be in my 3rd one soon. And I just like the sound of things. Like when I hear a song on guitar, like I like to translate it into piano.
Okay.
Like, vice versa, same thing. I just like the sound of things. That's about it, and that's why I started making music.
you're like a sonically.
Yeah. I don't have perfect pitch by any means.
That's okay.
But I still like the sound of things.
So you play guitar, piano, and what else?
No, so basically I can play the guitar, the ukulele, and the piano's gonna be next.
Oh, okay. Since you asked me what got me into music, I want to know what got you into like the director, the videography, like the creative, you know, film industry.
So this is really funny. You know how you said like you gave me like a very serious answer? I'm trying to say this in the most serious way possible, but this is how it happened.
Okay.
I'm not joking. So I was watching iCarly one day.
Okay.
You know how they had like a show within the show?
Yes.
So I saw that and I was like, I can do that. And then I picked up my mom's phone and I started making like little videos with my friend Alejandro. He's in Italy now.
Oh, wow.
And me and him used to pretend like we were Carly and Sam.
Who was Carly and who was Sam?
No, we were doing John and Alejandro.
Oh, okay.
We were like, I'm John and I'm Alejandro, and this is John and Alejandro. We used to do the same thing that they did, and that's how I got part into making videos.
Let's talk about goals, because you said that you don't have any, but you're going to create some in this moment.
Okay.
So, what is your 1-year goal? So short term.
Okay.
And what is your 5-year goal?
I actually have this on my phone. So 2024 goals. Let me see.
Cool.
So this is all of them right here. I'm gonna read them to you. Number 1, monetize my YouTube channel. Number 2, learn Da Vinci. Number 3, learn masking. Number 4, adapt, adapt, adapt. Number 5, improve singing. Number 6, become a U.S. citizen.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Okay.
Number 8, learn to dance salsa. Do you know how to dance salsa?
Yeah, you don't? How are you Dominican and you can't?
I can do bachata, I can do dembow, I
Okay.
can do anything but salsa, you know. I never liked the music. That's, you know how
Okay.
I tell you that I like sounds? I don't like how that sounds.
Okay, I mean,
But,
that
you know.
makes sense. But I feel like you should still know.
Yeah, I met this girl one time and that's the only thing she wanted to dance, and from that day on I put that on my notes. You know. Speaking of women, number 8, meet a nice girl.
Meet a nice girl. Good luck.
Number 9,
luck.
be a better person. Number 10,
Okay.
humble myself. I'm very arrogant, and I like it that way.
Me
so
too. I've
and
come to realize that.
Yeah, but I like it that way. I think
Same.
that's a problem. Like when people compliment me, I don't say thank you. Like I'll give them I just say something really arrogant.
Oh.
You know,
Oh
when
no,
people
I'll
do-
say thank you. But
I'll say
like,
thank you, but like I follow it up with like, for example, if someone's like,
I
"Oh, you
know.
smell good," I'll be like, "Thank you." It's part of my personality. Or I like this wine. Thank you. I made it myself.
Okay. I get it.
What are your top 3 dream collabs?
I'm gonna stick with Justin Bieber for the first one, for sure. Carina Barrios featuring Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but it popped in my head, and like I really like him as an actor. You know who Liam Neeson is? He's in the movie
I know the name.
Taken.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like the older dude that
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
killing everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to like work with him for some reason.
I'll find him and I'll kill him.
Yeah. But I would love to have like a Lil Wayne feature too.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say Lil Wayne, but I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna laugh at me.
No,
Because I feel like you and him are 2 totally different brands.
we definitely are, but
So I
like
thought you were gonna be like Lil Wayne.
I feel like we could make it make sense in a way, you know? So I dropped a new song on New Year's Day on 1/1, and it's called One of One. And
Can you give me
basically-
that? I have my own damn experience.
Oh,
Can you do that for
you
me?
know it!
Of course I know. Why would I have you here if I don't know your I don't know your music?
Thank you. You want me to sing it a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. Sing the chorus.
Clear your mind, baby. Take some time, baby. We're on a ride, you'll be fine. Keep on shining, baby. Yeah, don't matter what you do, we gon' get it poppin', yeah, yeah. I got a different view, all I see is one of one.
All right. And everyone
Thank
clap
you.
for her, please. All right,
So
continue.
my question to you is, what makes you one of one?
What makes me 101? My real name is Juan, so that makes me one of one.
Wait, is your real name
My real
Juan?
name is Juan. Yeah.
Okay. Juan, is Juan, not Juan. No, dead ass, like serious though.
My ability to study things before I run my mouth.
Okay.
Like, I like to appreciate things for what they are. I don't compare anything to anything. A carrot is a carrot, a donut is a donut. There's no need to say, oh, a donut is better than a carrot.
Okay.
I feel like that's like my ability to appreciate things for what they are. Not a lot of people have that. Like,
Yeah.
people like to compare either like themselves or like things to other things.
That is important. I feel like I don't hear people say that often either.
Yeah, that's what makes me 101.
Yes.
You're not gonna know.
Cool.
All right, so your music is very like specific. Like the things that you're saying are very like, I can tell you take a lot of time to write these things.
Okay.
What's like what does your creative process look like?
Well, usually, so like Nervous, my first single that I dropped, and One of One, and along with like a lot of the other songs that I have that are just not released yet, they're original beats as well. So that's really like the start of that process, is sitting down with a producer and like creating a beat, like how you're saying, like the sounds that you like, and putting together like sonically something that you enjoy, and like telling a story from it without even the lyrics being there, and just like creating melodies and everything. And then, you know, from that, like you kind of catch a vibe, you figure out the melodies on like how you want to say certain things, and like hum and figure out like what you like. And then sometimes I go with like a story that I know I want to talk about already, or sometimes like I make something up like as I'm just feeling out the vibe of like the beat. So it really just depends, like the mood, honestly. But of course I like to speak on things that like I've been through, and like certain situations that may be like bothering me or stuck in my head, stuck in my heart in a way.
Do you only write about like your experiences?
I
Or like,
would
do you ever come
say
up with like a fake concept?
mostly yes. I would say I do write about like my experiences. Actually, the other like show I was on earlier, they asked me a similar question, and I was saying like One of One. I think that was probably one of the first songs that I wrote for like the world, not myself. And like, yes, the first line of the song is I am my own damn experience, but I put that there because I want you to say that. Whoever is listening to that song, I want them to say that to themselves. It's like an affirmation to yourself.
We
Like,
can talk about
tone.
music forever because I know a lot about music and I'm very passionate about it. Like my favorite people to interview are like actual musicians. So Jack Harlow, he says that the first thing that you hear on his songs, that's like the most important thing to him. And if you listen to his music, you can tell. Like, do you ever think about those things? Like, for example, the first thing that you say on the song is "I am my own damn experience." So like, is that something that you had in mind? Like, oh, the first thing that I want people to hear is this.
Yeah, no, that's like definitely very important. I've even had that like said to me before, specifically about One of One too. Like someone had told me that like it comes off too cocky. And I'm like, that's not the vibe I'm trying to...
To me, it comes off sexual, but yeah. Continue.
That's crazy, though. Like, but yeah, I've got that, like, it comes off too cocky. And so, like, I guess the perspective is different for everybody. But yes, like, especially speaking on, like, people's attention spans and stuff nowadays is, like, yes, you have to, like, have something that people will gravitate to or, like, want to keep listening within that first, like, I don't know, 10 to, like, 30 seconds. You have to really, like, say something that people are going to want to continue to play that song. So it is important for me, and I definitely do think about that, but, like, me personally, at the end of the day, I make music that I enjoy or that I feel like others will relate to and can enjoy as well. So, like, those technical things definitely come into play, but, like, I just want to be happy with my creations at the end of the day.
Cool. How do you feel about the whole thing you said about, like you make music that you like and then you see if people like it. You're not really looking for anyone's approval. Because like in my case, I make art that I like and then I'll see what people think. Yeah. Maybe I'll feel good about it. Maybe I'll feel bad about it. Maybe I'll be like, oh, damn, I messed up. Yeah, that was trash or whatever.
I think that there's 8 billion people in the world and everybody likes different things. But it's very likely that there's a large amount of people that probably like what you like as well or like what you're creating. So you just have to find those people, you know? Do you know who Rick Rubin is, by chance? You need to do some research.
I know the name, but I don't know what they do.
Honestly, I don't know what his title would be, but I want to call him like a philosopher or something. Like, but I recently came across this video, and he's speaking on like creating from yourself and not for others. Like, it's not for the audience, it's for you. And when you do that, it's art. When someone creates for like an audience or for others, it's not art. That's like I don't even necessarily know if it's like creating. You're manufacturing something. You're not like creating art. So when you're able to like create for yourself, I think it draws people to you, and it draws an organic crowd and real people that like are gonna want to stick with you. How did you feel to be on set with me during my Minute music video? What was that process like for you?
Oh, so...
Because shout out to John, he was a part of my Minute music video.
Yeah,
Make sure you tune in.
I'm on it for a few seconds. So I actually spoke about this on the last episode. The director paired me up with someone to pretend like I was vibing with her. To pretend like it. The night before, I did a whole shoot for like the whole night, so I didn't sleep. Okay. I went straight from the Airbnb to your shoot.
Oh, wow.
And then I wanted to just get some rest on set, and she was actually speaking to me, and I kept saying to her, "Yay, you know, we only have to speak when the camera's on." I was like you're fine, it's okay. But then we had one of the main actors. I remember that he came over to hang out with us, and he was really cool. And then she was like all over him, and then there was another girl that was like all over him
really
too.
Crazy, honestly.
He was?
Yeah.
Why? What would you say that?
You don't remember what he said on set?
No.
He was like, that was his first music video he was ever in.
Yeah, he was telling me like, yeah, this is my first time.
He was like, you took my virginity. What? I was like, what? Said it so like, let me remind you, my mom and my brother were there.
Your mother was there.
Yeah.
Your mother was like, came up to me.
And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, you took my music video virginity. I'm like, oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Look, I thought he was so cool this whole time.
No, he was weird.
That's something he would say. You know, he's like that too.
But shout out to everybody
that
was on set that day.
showed up. You know, it was great.
For real. Without you, we wouldn't.
How did you come up with that concept though? Because like when we were shooting, I knew what was happening, but like I didn't go to the day 2.
Right.
So like I didn't know what you were gonna do after. And then when I saw the whole thing, I was like, wow, it looks like a $1 million production.
I don't know, the concept literally just came from like my mind. But something that did inspire me though was Selena Gomez. She has a song, I think it's called Boyfriend, honestly. And in it, she like turns these men into frogs, and then she collects the frogs.
Oh.
Like she gives them, like she'll get close to them, she'll put like potion on them, and then they turn into frogs and like whatever. And I just thought it was like a dope concept, so I you know, obviously made it into my own and like came up with the ice necklace with the ice cubes, and then I would drop it into like, you know, their drinks and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really, really cool. And then you had the bottle with the actual cover of the song on it. And, so Selena Gomez, you said she was turning like men into frogs. And,
Yes.
So when Drake said, I pack him on this phone like some sardines, why was that not okay? But why is it okay for Selena?
I don't have an answer.
Okay. What do you actually like enjoy the most about being an artist? Because this whole entrepreneurship thing, being an artist, being in this industry, it's actually really ugly. But I don't like to say that to people because if anyone wants to join, I want them to join. You know, I don't want to say to them, "Oh no, don't do it. This is so ugly. It's so weird."
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of weird people.
It's so weird.
There's a lot of weird people saying you took my music video virginity. You know, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of like weird people.
But no, it is.
So what do you actually enjoy about this?
You know, to like literally contradict what you said, I think like besides being able to like express myself and like create my art and write songs and sing, it's literally meeting people. It's being able to network with other creatives and other people who like love what they do and being able to work with them, because I really do think like, I mean, it's a fact, at least for me, I feel like this world thrives off of like human connection, and like without that, without like genuine connection or like love or respect, like there is nothing. There is nothing.
I'm glad you said that, because like in this world, I kind of like everything except for people.
Okay.
And I say that as a people person, like I am a man of the people, but at the same time, people are just wow.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my God.
They are. People, you never know what to expect with people, honestly, at the end of the day.
I'm not going to say any names, but, you know, had a lot of fun.
Yeah. What are you most proud of personally and professionally?
Personally, I am proud of the man that I am and the things that I can physically and mentally do. Like I'm a very, I'm a master of patience.
Okay.
And I feel like patience and hard work are going to give me anything I want. Whatever I want. And professionally, so I did a film it's a short film. Someone else wrote it. I directed, edited, and shot it.
Okay.
And it won 5 awards. And it's nominated for like 19 more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
That's
very proud
awesome.
of that. What are you most proud of?
Personally and professionally?
Yeah.
Personally, I think I'm most proud of my ability to overcome my own mental sometimes and like continue to move forward. Professionally, I think I'm most proud of honestly like directing and literally like just taking charge of like making my own videos and stuff, and that whole creative process of just like writing a song, making a song, and then like literally putting everything together. Because like if I could, I wish there was 2 of me and I would shoot the video too and edit it and all that. But like you know, I don't know if you like peep during Minute, but even my other music video, Nervous, like, you know, and this is a lot of other artists, you know, so I know a lot of other people are proud of themselves as well. But I think like my ability to just like put certain things together, reach out to people, like come up with a cast, and also like add details in between all that. But there's a quote that says, "A vision without execution is just a hallucination."
And a girl that hooks up with multiple guys in the same friend group is a homie hopper.
Yes. Don't be a homie hopper.
Are there any like specific messages that you like to convey through your art, through your music?
Yes.
Like, what do you want to tell people?
Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be scared to be you. Don't be scared to do the things that you want to do and the things that you love. Stand up for yourself. Don't try to like fit in a crowd, but also like, you know, have the confidence that you have within yourself. And if you don't have it, that's when you have to turn on my music.
Yeah, it's hard to get that sometimes because we live in a world where everybody wants to be the same because they want to be accepted. It's not necessarily a bad thing. They just want to be accepted. You know? You can just be yourself.
How long have you been pursuing your dreams?
Since 2020. I guess this is going to be my 4th year. But yeah, before 2020, I was just indecisive.
Okay.
I still knew how to make videos and I knew like everything about this, but I was just indecisive. I didn't know if I wanted to really go into that. Like I went to college for some time. It wasn't my thing. I tried some other things and time just told me that I had to get back to this. And now we're here.
And it started off with the iCarly reboot show that you did. Well, I'm saying the
I thought you were gonna go into that, and
Alejandro reboot of iCarly.
Shout out to Alejandro in Italy. Actually, I became a videographer and he became a porn star.
Oh my! Wait, are you for real?
For real, yeah.
Okay.
He says that he was also inspired by iCarly. I don't know what episode he saw that he was like, oh yeah, it should be a porn star.
Maybe Gibby with his shirt off or something?
Maybe Gibby with his shirt off. But yeah, for real, he's a porn star in Italy.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Shout out Alejandro. What is your favorite part of what you do?
My favorite part of what I do, this is a little weird, but not doing it.
What do you mean?
So my favorite part is what I do is being done with it and like celebrating that I did it. But like that's not
your
part
favorite part?
Yeah, I don't do things to get it over with or to get it done. But still, my favorite part is just like finishing.
Okay.
Like
that's
when
understandable.
We're done, like when we're on set, and
that's an honest answer,
a wrap,
too.
and we start clapping. That's my favorite part right there.
Okay.
But if I guess to answer the question, my favorite part is being on set, shooting, actually, or the pre-production process of things. When we're just coming up with like when we have the idea and we're just coming up on how we're gonna shoot it, and then shooting it just like that. That's my favorite part. I like it so much that when someone tries to switch up the script or the words that I have written on my script or something, I don't get angry, but I just I'm one of those directors that's like, hey, stick to the script, please. I don't like anyone switching up anything on me because like the night before, like I have all the shots of how like I'm gonna do it. And the last thing that I need is someone like trying to switch up my whole script and switch up the whole idea. And that happens a lot on set. Like people want to give you ideas. Like, oh, what if you do it this way?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, on the script is this way. It's not doing that way. Unless we have to.
Okay.
What is your favorite part?
I mean, I can definitely relate to like the final product, I wouldn't say like the end, being done with it.
Yeah, because if I was a musician, my favorite part would be actually performing. Not coming out of the stage.
I think, that is my favorite part of like what I do. I love performing, honestly. I do. I love being on stage and I love singing in front of a crowd. I love having my dancers behind me, even without them. But like, they add to that experience. Like just being able to perform and share my art like live with people and like seeing their reactions and, they're able to really, I'm able to showcase like my talents like and what I really do. But I would also say like the final product of stuff too, like when I'm recording, working towards like, finishing a song, and then once that song is finally done and you're in the studio and you can listen to it, you go in your car and you're driving home and you can listen to it. Like,
do you ever listen to it until you hate it?
I don't think I hate I don't know, because like
a lot of
old songs,
say
I'm like, eh.
A lot of musicians say that.
So
like, I make it, then I listen to it until I hate it, then I never drop it. A lot of musicians.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. But like, I'm sure there'll come a time where I'm like, minute's not that good. But I like that song still to this day. So. Do
you actually like your stuff?
Like, hell yeah, I like my stuff.
Exactly. Like, do you think your music is like the greatest thing since sliced bread?
Since sliced bread?
Yeah.
I'm not really like a sliced bread kind of girl, so.
No, I'm asking you because I don't like my stuff. Videographers don't like their stuff. Okay. I don't know if it's the same thing for music. Like once, like for example, like I make it, I like it while I'm making it. The moment we post it and it's out,
you're like, ew.
I'll be like, yo, this sucks. Why would I post some shit? Like, oh no.
No.
Like the way that I'm winning these awards with this film now, I'm like, well, why are they giving this to me? This sucks. This. So, like, do you ever feel like that? Like, after everything is done, like, oh, come.
I think, like, yes, after the final product is done, I reflect on it. And, like, maybe I notice certain things that I could have done better or differently. But, no, I think I truly do enjoy, like, what I do and the music that I make. And I don't ever sit there and say like, oh, this is ass or this is horrible. Like, no, because it's me. And I'm not ass. I'm not horrible.
I make videos for him. He's a boxer. I shoot his training videos and his actual fights. Like, I comment myself in the video and be like, yo, this is trash. Can you share like a memorable / crazy like experience that you've had in this industry that you were like, I was not expecting that. I didn't think this was gonna be like that.
I want to share a story that like has to do with like modeling though versus like being an artist. So whatever, I had this guy hit me up like through DM. He said he wanted to book me for a shoot. Like, I don't even remember his name, to be honest. It was like a random page. And but his page like looked real, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not like stupid. I'm gonna research and like check the tag stuff and see like whatever. So he gave me the details, and then when it came to like sending me a deposit to lock in the shoot, he had like a bunch of excuses, and I'm like, you know, you're gonna have to send me this deposit. And that's when I started catching up on the weird vibes. I'm like, all right, something's not right here. And then he said like, oh, my daughter just died. Like, I'm at her funeral. I'm not going to be able to like send you a deposit. I'm like, then why are you like currently reaching out to me to book me for your music video if your daughter died?
It doesn't seem like it's a time to shoot a music video.
Yeah. So then I was like pressing him on the issue. Like, I wasn't going too much because like that's a weird situation regardless, but I was just trying to make a point. Like,
I'm not showing up if you don't.
Yeah, like you're going to pay me or you're not. And then he sent me a picture of a little girl in a casket.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And that hasn't left my mind. Blocked him like immediately after that.
Wow.
But yeah, I just thought that was so strange, and like it's stuck with me.
Again,
so.
Join this industry. This is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
That's your camera, right?
Yes.
Wow.
It was weird. It was really weird.
So I don't have anything like that, obviously, but I just don't like when people start bragging about things that haven't happened. Get it?
Okay, what do you mean?
Like, for example, I get musicians in my DMs all the time, like, yo, I don't have, like, any money right now to pay you, but, like, I'm gonna be, like, a really big artist, man. Like, you better work for me for free right now. Like, I got you when I got it. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't got it yet.
Right.
Like, yo, you don't believe in me? And I'm like, sure, I do believe in you, but, like, I also believe in, like, eating and, like, getting paid and, like, so, like, you do have to pay me. And like, bro, you have no idea what you're like missing out on. Like, there's gonna be big. Like, my name is gonna be big. Like, my music is gonna be big. Like, you better like do this. The other thing is when people, when they don't understand the word freelance.
Okay.
I work with whoever I want to work. For example, there's people that want to shoot outrageous things, like, and I say no, and they're like so confused. They're like, what do you mean no? You're a videographer. I'm paying you. I'm like, no, it's not about if you're paying me. It's about like, I say yes or no if I want to do it or not.
Right.
And not even crazy shit. Like, even if you, like, if a writer, like, shows me a script that I don't like, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to shoot this if we don't change that. He starts yelling at me, like, oh, no, I'm paying you. I'm the writer. I'm the, like, it doesn't matter if you're paying me. Like, if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. Like,
right.
I don't know if they think they're going into, like, a Nike store trying to buy shoes. They can't say no to you if you want to buy shoes. But, like, I can say no to you.
Exactly.
Freelance.
I like that. And you're right, though. Because, like, being a freelancer is, like, we do have that ability to pick and choose what we want to do. You are obviously, you know, going full force and trying to achieve your dreams and, you know, have these goals be set in place and for you to achieve these goals. But do you have a plan B?
Till the lights go out, till my leg give out, till the smoke clears out. No.
Do you think about that, though?
I already think I made it. Like, in a small way. Like, I'm not doing great projects, but I'm doing small projects in a great way.
Okay.
Make sense?
I like that mindset.
But yeah, again, my goal is only to get better, not to necessarily get anywhere, you know? Just get better and see what comes with that. How do you balance, like, do you have a hard time balancing, like, your regular life and this business that you're in? Because, like, sometimes it feels like it's just, like, one thing altogether.
Yeah.
Especially since you, like, write about people. Like, something happens in your personal life, you go write a song about it.
I think it is one at the end of the day. Like, yes, it still requires a balance because, like, I'm still a human being and that, like, deals with certain things. And, like, yeah, I can't always put, like, the artist side of me first, but at the end of the day, it kind of all does come together because those personal things that happen reflect in my music, or they reflect in how I go about like working on certain things and like how I go about, you know, dealing with certain people or dealing with myself even, you know. But again, I think it's just about like balance and like sometimes, yes, taking that breather, relaxing. Like another quote and something that I've heard from someone before was like, our best is going to look different every day.
Yeah.
You know, so as long as you're trying your best, then that's all that matters. It doesn't mean that today, like today, my best was driving to New York City, getting 2 podcasts done, like doing this, doing that, you know, but tomorrow my best might be being home and just like relaxing to recuperate, or actually tomorrow I have rehearsals and I have to be at work. So, but you know, every day is a different day, and that just means that like our best is different every day. But as long as you're doing your best and maintaining that balance, then you know, that's what really matters.
Another question is, I close it off like this with everyone. Who is the greatest rapper alive?
The greatest rapper alive. I know somebody by the name of Tino Nami, and I really enjoy his music.
The greatest rapper alive type of level?
To me, you're asking me the question,
Yeah.
so that's my answer. Yes, it is.
Who do you think is the greatest rapper alive?
I don't know, probably like Biggie.
He's not alive.
He's dead.
That's why I'm like, greatest rapper alive. I guess so.
Number one is Drake.
Drake. Is Drake really a rapper? Do you guys think Drake is a rapper?
No, I think he's a pop star.
It's like pop rock. It's a subgenre.
To me, is J. Cole.
He's a rapper.
He keeps his own image. He's the only one that keeps it real, and he's still got the numbers to show it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cat.
That's why I like this question. They don't get
One
into
bad
that.
song of his.
J. Cole?
Can't.
I can name
No.
10. Name one.
Wow, really? I can name about J. Cole song, and he's not. I don't think he's the greatest alive.
Who do you think the greatest rapper alive is?
The greatest rapper alive to me, he has hundreds of bad songs, but Eminem.
Okay.
Okay, I agree with that.
But I think he has bad songs. You know.
Not J. Cole.
Okay.
Who do you think is the greatest rapper alive?
50
He hard.
50 Cent? Okay.
favorite.
The only valid,
I like
the only
50
valid
though.
names I heard in here was Drake and Eminem.
And Drake. So the last question is, what can we expect from you next? What do you got coming next?
You can
Where can we go
expect-
see you?
You can expect a lot of greatness. One of one music video coming very soon. You can find me. There's a lot of things to expect, so I'm not gonna give away too much. But like, you know, I have a lot to prove to myself and to the world, so like keep expecting the unexpected. You can find me on Instagram, on Spotify, on TikTok, Apple Music. My name is Carina Barrios, Carinam, and then my last name is Barrios. Oh, I said that already. Barrios.
All right, how do you feel about this gas prices?
They're ridiculous. I don't know. I don't even know what they're like out here in New York, but in Jersey,
So you
too
blow it?
much.
Put it down. Do you walk that way? No, walk this way.
The smoke got in my eye.
No, don't post it down. Okay. All right, that's it. You can say it back then.